Righto, here we are in the marina, day 2, part 2 of this epic Coro trip. So we're heading out in another direction today. We're going to go pretty wide again, but opposite direction. So we've got a few rocks or small islands, I don't even know what to call them, that come out of the water, and pretty well known spots, very fishy, some big XL kingies around, and all the usual suspects. And then we're going wide to a rock. I've been out before. It comes out of about 90 meters, and yeah, reports yesterday, 2 days ago, of a marlin swimming around the rock, which would most likely mean a black marlin. So exciting. I've just converted one of my guns. I've turned it into a roller setup, so if we do see it, ready to whack it. Got quite a few floats and bungees and all that stuff, so exciting, something to look forward to, the unknown. So yeah, we're pretty pumped. Yeah, just waiting for the other crew to arrive, and we'll get out there, get into it. So here we go. Here's the weapon today of choice if we do come across that black marlin. Just my old 120 I've had for years, my first ever gun. So just converted that overnight, took the old muzzle off and put the roller head on. Just got a double flopper today. I'll give that a go. I couldn't find my drop barb spare in a rush the other night, but yeah, that should do the job, you'd hope. And yeah, some 16mm roller rubbers, actually off like a 90 or 100 centimeter gun, so they're going to be pretty hard load, but I guess that's what you want for the marlin. So yeah, fingers crossed. Looking good, pinkies, coies. It's looking good. No, but there's coies, there's trevally, there's pinkies. It's looking good, bro.
We jump in at the first dive spot, and we are greeted with beautiful clear water, big schools of blue mau mau underneath koheru. There's some pink mau mau, all sorts, all the signs for some kingfish to follow. Like clockwork, I see the koheru all lit up, yellow stripes on their back, which means there's a predator nearby, and straight away a school of nice kingfish come to follow. I'm a bit out of range, and I want to take my time to pick out the biggest fish.
Heaps of kingies. Yeah.
I take a nice deep breathe up on the surface, then make my descent into the blue. The kingfish here are rounding up the koheru. You can see them all lit up, beautiful. I take my time, analysing the school of fish and waiting for my chance to shoot the best one in the best range. I sit patient and get my chance. Right through the fish's brain, stone cold, dead shot. Love it. Good eating, no suffering. What else do you want?
Oh, not chats, I'll just chuck you this kingy. Stoned him. There's kingies everywhere, man. Not big, but... Whew, far out, that spot was good. Just jumped straight in. Schools of pink mau-maus, snapper, the koeis everywhere, all lit up. Knew the kingies wouldn't be far. Soon enough, about 6-8 kingies come in. Not big models, but kingies are kingies, always fun. So yeah, whacked one. Got a nice stone shot. That was pretty cool. So yeah, boys are just in the water, just regrouping, getting the gun ready. I'm just going to jump back in and see what's going on. Let's do it. Alright, we're back in the water. Yeah, the gun's just got a bent shaft. The boys have missed a few, so giving him my gun. I've given him my gun. I'm just gonna take the GoPro in and get some filming done. So let's go have a look, eh? What's been going on, bro?
Oh mate, kingies everywhere, it's awesome, mate.
Yeah, you missed a couple over here.
Snapper, yep, missed two.
Bugger. What, there's plenty around, eh?
Enjoying it.
Yeah, bro, beautiful clear water.
Struan dives down with the nice dive housing. He's going to get some awesome footage of beautiful fish below. I follow him down. There's a nice ledge here. It's a very cool spot. Look at these huge schools of small bait fish dancing around. Beautiful sight. There's pinkies down there below. Nice pigfish comes in for a look here. Very cool.
Those koeis are beautiful.
That's beautiful, little bait fish or whatever they are, eh? Pretty cool little pigfish coming in there for a look. Awesome.
As one diver ascends, the next diver is getting ready to descend. Josh here having a nice breathe up on the surface before diving down into the depths. He spotted a kingfish, trying to close the gap, but the kingies are keeping their distance, being a bit wary after the few shots that have been taken. He takes a longer shot at a snapper, unfortunately not quite getting the shot he wanted.
Oh, it's gone a little bit quiet. Kingies and koeis have dispersed, but they'll be back, I'm sure. We can move over to this rock where we originally planned to dive and have a look there, so plenty of options. Beautiful clear water and diving though. We'll go for a dive down and see if we can spot any pink mau-mau up close and get some footage. Let's have a look what's down there, eh? Yeah, man.
We move to another rock nearby, jump in, and are greeted with beautiful conditions once again. We decide to get stuck into some pink mau mau.
Yeah.
As we near the rock, we're greeted with a huge school of kahawai. Below there's some koheru, surely some kingfish underneath. It gets a bit green, the water, the deeper we dive, so I just sit here in the middle of this vast school of baitfish, getting vortexed. The current's pushing fairly hard, so we've drifted off the spot, so we get picked up by the boat, move back around and jump back in on the reef. This time we're well and truly on the reef, and I can spot some pink mau mau out in the distance. There's a huge school of demersal fish. Usually these fish, along with pink mau mau, hang out together, generally in a high current area, a pressure point as such, and also that's where the predatory fish like kingfish like to hang out. Where there's fish, there's other fish. I don't muck around, as after you shoot a couple of these fish they like to sink down deeper as they get a bit wary, so I knock a few nice big fat pink mau mau over. As red is the first colour to disappear underwater at depth, when the pink mau mau come close to the surface you can see their true colours show. A very vibrant, pinky, purpley red, awesome fish, and very tasty.
Pinky burgers.
I sink back down into the reef here, and there's still plenty of pink mau mau around, so I decide to take one more. Here's a nice model. I stretch out, it comes in too close, and I get a solid holding shot just behind the pectoral fin there. As is often the case when you shoot a fish and it's struggling on the spear, it can bring in and attract sharks or a big yellowtail kingfish. Just as I was about to reload my gun, I noticed Josh had shot a nice fish. It's about 17-18 kilos, big fat kingy.
Good fish. Good fish.
It looks like an awesome shot, good holding shot, and the fish looks almost dead.
Right here. Under.
So I didn't think too much of it. Took my time just reloading my spear gun. But then I looked down, and unfortunately the fish had torn off the spear. It's a shame, but these things do happen sometimes. I dived down, chasing the kingy as it slowly swam off into the depths. They are very tough fish, and myself and many others I've seen have shot kingfish with big wounds in them that have healed over, clearly from spear fishermen. So the fish should be alright, providing it didn't hit any organs or such.
I thought it was right through.
No, I saw that it wasn't right through.
Oh.
But I didn't want it to rub on the reef.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, that's frustrating.
That's a nice kingy. Oh well.
Just came in when you shot that picnic.
Oh really?
Right, we're moving on. down to another rock. We're in the middle of nowhere. New rock, new territory, so looking forward to it. Down. Don't drink and dive, kids. It's no fun.
As the day was moving along quite fast, we decided to just hit one last spot in the hopes of getting a few kingies for the boys. The water here had started to turn a bit more green and murky. Conditions were changing, so we did our best. Circling this rock, diving all the sides of it, trying all the tricks that we could pull out of the bag, but it just wasn't happening. It wasn't very fishy, it was quite dirty, the current was very intense, it was swelly, not really ideal spearfishing conditions. There's a few little snapper around, you can see one here shooting off in the distance. A few blue mau mau, but really nothing much happening, so we decided to call it.
G'day guys, hey, we jumped in the last rock of the day and it was just quite dirty, quite lifeless. Current was just intense. There was also quite a few divers on the rock, so yeah, a bit crowded. And we're pretty buggered. Day 2 of diving hard. So yeah, we're packed up. We've got the lures out and we're going for a troll for the afternoon. Beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, just as I'm here, there's a whole lot of dolphins. Looks like they're feeding on a ball. Woo! Oh, looks like they're mating actually. So that was the first time I've seen dolphin sex. That was quite a laugh. That was just bizarre. There's a whole lot of dolphins out here. Another massive pod. Oh, wicked! There's always something cool to see out on the deep blue. So let's see what else we come across. Here's the dolphins coming in behind us for a swim. There we go. Woohoo! Dolphins everywhere. Woohoo! Well, just giving you a bit of an update. It's pretty quiet. Tease him up, Greg. Tease him up. Oh, now, look at him. Yeah, he's on the back. Woo! Woo! Hey, he's on here, he's on here. Oh, double. We're on. Woo! Okay, what do I do?
Holy shit, that got me up. Double hookup.
So the lure goes up on the table. Be careful of the hook.
He's singing, boys! Oh, look at that. Oh. Is it? And she is breaching heaps of times.
I reckon that's a stripey though, bro.
Have you seen it? Yeah, that's a stripey, eh? Did you see it?
I think that's
Yeah.
a stripey.
This one.
Alright, Struan.
One's a, we saw it, eh? It's a stripey.
Yeah, I saw one jumping out there.
I reckon it's 100.
Yeah, boys. How hard Case just turned with GoPro. I said how quiet it was, and boom, hit. Bro, literally 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, just an update. It's really quite quiet, and then just went.
But we don't need to do anything apart from crank it.
Josh is away!
Don't stew, bro. Yeah.
Perfect, that's it, boys. So lift up.
Woo!
He's out here, look. Way out here on the left.
Oh yeah. Yeah, boys.
That must be a small stripey then. Use your rod a bit. Yep. You gain your line with the rod and just wind it up.
Well, all on, just like that. That's game fishing, eh? Woo!
You're fishing. It's a good blue card if it's a blue card. Woo! You just run in slowly. We're on the leader.
Yeah, sure, see. Fair fish, we reckon, bro. Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tell you what, they accused me of being a crook pretty quick.
Already get in there, get in there.
100%.
Get him in.
Oh, is that the leader? Gentry does it. You're going to tell me what to do, right? Here you go! Oh, we're getting it. Craig's going to make it cool. It's close. No, we're getting it. This is fair. Take your time. Ollie,
Yeah, Joshy, enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it.
who's the big one, Craig?
Here we go.
Oh, here on the side.
Here,
On the side.
He's just here, bro. Leader. I can hold that, bro. Okay.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Just slowly start bringing it up, bro. Just nice and slow. Nice and slow, bring them through directly. Nice and slow. Up, bring them high, bro. Bring them high. Bring them high.
Here, another one. Another go.
Shit, watch out.
Boys.
Fucking hell, bro. Go, guys. Get him. Pick him up. Get him up.
No.
Mess. Oh.
Unfortunately, as we reeled the fish in so fast and got it to the boat so quickly, the fish was super green, full of energy, and just went absolutely ballistic. Unfortunately, spitting the lure just as we had it boat side, but hey, all good. We had one more striped marlin on the second rod, and we weren't going to let this one get away.
Come on. Oh, mate, no, it's just too quick for me. Oh, we don't need two. That's a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
I'm nervous about it.
Hey, some energy, man. Make sure it comes right up to the
quite a bit of banter after that, deciding whose fault it was, why we lost the fish. But hey, it's all fun and games, and like I said, we still had one more fish to bring in, so it was game time.
Holy shit!
The fish is coming closer. We could see it thrashing around up the back, about 20 metres off the back of the boat. It was close. With many years of experience marlin fishing and boating numerous fish between the crew, we were quite stumped talking about the event afterwards as to why we brought the marlin up the back of the boat versus the traditional alongside the boat method. Anyways, here we were, we got a few gasts into this fish, we were not going to let go. I got hold of the bull and just ripped the fish onto the boat. This one was definitely not getting away. Cheers from Struan, his first ever marlin, so very cool scene.
Holy shit! That was better. Bloody good. Oh, cheers.
A beautiful striped marlin, around 80, 85 kilos perhaps. Just top eating fish.
How well was he hooked? He run? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's pretty. What is going on? It's pretty fucked up. You can see that?
Oh,
See that? I just jiggled it and it's out.
It's good keeping that tension on, bro, just like
Oh,
when
that's John.
I've been training on blue cod for years for this shit.
Beautiful, man. Look at those colours.
Holy crap. Yeah, that's great. Wow.
Well, that was just awesome. Unfortunately, we lost the first one. Bit of a shit show on the gaffing. The thing just went nuts. It was pretty green. Got winched in so fast. So, yeah. Anyways, unfortunately, we lost the smaller one, but the second one managed to land. So, yeah, Struan's first marlin. So he's stoked. We still want to troll for a few more hours. So we're just gonna coop the marlin up. We're going to get it on ice, look after that fish. It's too hot out here to leave it under the sun, so yeah, boys are hacking it up now. Beautiful meat. Top eating these striped marlin, especially around this size. It's probably around 80-85 kilo. It's beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, boys, nice one. Epic weekend, man. Just epic. Just love it out here. Coromandel Peninsula. It's all go. Well, we've been patrolling for another 2 or so hours after that double hookup. Yeah, we had about 3 to 4 marlin on the lures. It was just awesome. Got the marlin all cubed up on ice, all chilled, beautiful. So we're gonna head back later, drop that off at the smokehouse. We've got a kingy already getting smoked from yesterday, and then we've got a kingy today I shot. So we're gonna get that all filleted and drop that off at the local pub. Deep fry that up for us with some chips and have a nice cold one to finish off the day. It's just a beautiful afternoon. Sightseeing on the way back in. Beautiful spot.
Just endless coastline around here to dive, amazing. Should really be jumping in, but I'm buggered. We're all buggered. 2 days of full diving. Had a few beers on the way home after that Marlin as well, so we'll just we'll call it a day. Buggered, so we're cruising home. We're steaming out of here. We're done. Well, here we are, made it back to Whitianga. What an awesome trip, and some awesome stories, some awesome fish. We've got a bin full of kingies and marlin and pink mau, so yeah, what else can you ask for? Just an epic weekend. We're just cruising in here to the Whitianga harbour, and it's just a stunning evening, just to top it all off. Unreal. Anyways guys, Hope you enjoyed those couple of days out, adventure. Hope you got some inspiration to get out there and get amongst it. So much coastline and islands and all sorts to see in New Zealand. I haven't even scraped the surface, so cheers for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, it means a lot. Check out the link in my description for my merch. I've got some hats, tees and bucket hats and whatnot for my brand Primal Pursuit, and yeah, we'll see you on the next adventure. Appreciate your support. Cheers.